For this month's empty, I only emptied 2 items. I emptied a certain dry anti-perspirant. This is a roll-on that you would put on at night and then the next day you won't sweat. This works pretty well if you are a heavy sweater like I am. This is actually a new bottle since I threw away the other bottle, and the reason being that I had visited my family in Florida, so I brought it over there, and then once I used it up, I just threw it over there as well. I didn't bring the empty bottle back. Similarly, I ended up using a CeraVe SPF moisturizer. That's this little sample size, but since I threw that away as well, I'm just using this as a placeholder for this video. But the CeraVe SPF moisturizer was actually really good. I would definitely consider buying it once I finish up all my SPF, but I definitely have a way to go. But yes, those are my 2 empties of this month. Moving into purchases, I thrifted this white skirt from the bins, so the outlet bins where you weigh the items that you thrift, and I got this little white skirt. It is made out of 100% cotton and it's very nice and flowy, really cute. And then at the same place, I also got this Talbots wool cardigan, and also a nice, very nice find for also $1. While I was over there, I hit up the 5 and Below, and I saw people had recommended these paint markers from 5 and Below. This was a $5 for this set, and the color payoff is actually pretty good. I'm excited to try to use this on the Shrinky Dinks. I have used this for coloring and other crafty art project as well, and the color is actually really nice. Another item that I bought is another grocery bag, another cat grocery bag. I am starting to have a pretty decent collection of these little cat totes from Marshals, but they're such just a good size, and where I live we don't get disposable or reusable bags to carry out our stuff anymore. We have to bring our own, or we would have to pay for them, so I'd rather just buy these and then reuse them. Those are all that I bought this month. I'm not including things that I have traded. So for this month, I discovered trinket trading, and in different areas you'll essentially find these little locker box, and you bring in your little toys and trinkets. You go there and then you choose out the items, you put one in and you take one out. So that's what I've been doing this month, and it's been very fun and enjoyable to get what you want and actually give things that you might not want but might be a treasure for others. So that's been fun. And then for this month, I read 7 books. So I read The Jewel of the Isle, Stop Me If You Heard This One, The Strawberry Patch Pancake House, The Art of the Boy and the Heron, Only Lovers in the Building, Beach Town, and Matchmaking for Psychopaths. I would say that out of all of these books, I really enjoyed the Matchmaking for Psychopaths. It is a lot of genre thrown into one. It's romance, thriller, murder mystery. I would say those are like the top 3, and some people might say that because there's too much going on in one book, it's not as enjoyable, but I definitely liked everything that was in there, and that was a good read. In the beginning for Beach Town, I really enjoyed it as well, since you get to see the job of a location manager for movies, but then toward the end it felt a little bit rushed. And another call out, I would say The Strawberry Patch Pancake House. That's just a comfy read. I enjoy the series. It's definitely a rom-com, but that was fun. Stop Me If You've Heard This One was also interesting. It follows this queer girl who has a passion to be a clown, and you follow her journey in trying to achieve her goals. So that one was also a decent read as well, although there's definitely parts of the characters that I would say is not enjoyable. Only Lovers in the Building was also interesting. It talked about these 2 people who currently staying at a apartment / hotel style, and they have such crazy chemistry, but they're trying to be only friends. It's a whole situationship. They have a book club together, which is joined by other residents of this apartment building as well, and they end up making a podcast about romance books. Also interesting as well. But yes, those would be my call out for this month. As for clothes and accessories that I wore the most this month, I wore this Who's Gray hoodie a lot this month. I've just been really enjoying the big hood, and the fact that it's slightly low crop makes it easier to wear without being too long. I wore these Crocs 7 times this month, and they're so comfortable in there. When you put these into sport mode, they don't fall off your feet as well. And I wear these a lot on my Florida trip, but also they're just nice, easy, everyday sandals as well. I use this bag 7 times this month. This is the Zimego bag. It's the cargo style, so it has these 2 pockets, and then has one big compartment zipper pocket right here, along with a small one in the back. Yes, I've been using this one a lot. I really like the pockets. Very convenient, and it's a good size. I'm gonna keep this short, and I will see you guys next month.